U.S. military bases in Europe are now under a heightened security alert over threats for a potential terror attack. Let's head back down to North Dakota, where Brian is live with the Senate Armed Services Committee member, Senator Kevin Cramer. Brian, lots of big news on this over the weekend.
Thanks so much. Yeah, Senator Cramer, it's easy. Great to see you.
Great to see you.
We came to your neck of the woods,
Welcome.
But you're on the Armed Services Committee. We got to tap into this for a second.
Sure.
U.S. European Command Headquarters in Stuttgart raised the force protection level to condition Charlie until further notice. How significant is this?
Well, it's pretty significant. I mean, Charlie is the second highest level, and obviously A, B come before C, so Alpha, Bravo are the two lowest, and normal is wild normal. So Charlie's pretty high. My sense is it's based on intelligence more than any specific events. But you also have the geopolitics of some really big events coming up, like, of course, the Olympics. And when you have the opportunity as well as some intel that there's some unrest, we know that the world is a bit on fire right now. I don't know the specifics. I don't know necessarily the countries that they're looking at or where these signals are coming from.
Right.
But it's enough to put it on this high alert. It hasn't been on this high of an alert in a decade.
I know this administration likes to tell everyone it's going to happen and hope it'll back off. Normally, I would say, okay, it's got to be Islamic extremists, but not necessarily. Because you look at Russia,
right.
You look at Iran, you look at North Korea, you look at their alliance with China. I'm not saying China will go on the offensive, but the Russians are pretty ticked off. I don't know if you've noticed.
I have noticed that. I've been banned from Russia for life, so I have noticed.
Congratulations.
But yes, but I would say the fact that our adversaries are becoming allies is not an insignificant fact in all of this. The world's on fire. It's unstable. We're not projecting a lot of leadership from the United States. I suppose the hope is if we announce this, that it becomes a deterring factor.
Yeah.
Let's hope. But I don't know why anybody would be deterred right now by this leadership.
You know, it was great to see you. I was here to get Governor Burgum. He's a finalist to be the number to the running mate for President Trump. You've known him since he was in business.
Yes.
Where do you stand? Do you think, you know Trump too, do you think this is a good fit?
I think it is. I mean, President Trump and I have talked about it a couple of times, as recently as last night while I was driving over here. And I do think it's a good fit. They're united in their experience as business people. They understand both sides of a paycheck. They understand how to work with a growing economy. And of course, Governor Burgum knows a lot about energy. North Dakota is a major energy-producing state, so he brings a lot of that. But on the other hand, their differences are equally, I think, good, because Doug he adds tremendous depth, seriousness on the issues, a stability that I think helps. While President Trump does what he does, President Trump doesn't need any help getting elected. But in an administration, Doug Burgum would do a lot to
execute. But he also he brings up the Secretary of Energy, too.
He does.
When it comes to Doug.
He does. He's asked me a couple of times, he being President Trump, if I thought Doug would be a good Secretary of Energy. I think he'd be a great Secretary of Energy, although I think he'd be a great Commerce Secretary, Treasury Secretary, Interior Secretary, Agriculture Secretary. There are lots of things he could do really, really well.
Governor Nikki Haley said the Republicans should be ready and Trump's team should be ready for another opponent. Do you believe they should be ready for another opponent?
Well,
instead of Biden?
I don't know. Personally, they have a lot of bad choices in front of them. I actually think their least bad choice is to try to resurrect Joe Biden, because anything else they do is going to divide their party in a very short time frame. Now, they unite pretty quickly, as you know, Brian, but all of their options other than Joe Biden really don't help them much. So I personally think they'll have a hard time knocking Joe Biden off the perch.
Senator Cramer, great to see you.
Great to see you.
They threw him a life preserver over the weekend. That was the theme on the Sunday shows.
There's no question about it. But we all saw what happened.
Hopefully this terror attack is just a scare, and we will adjust. Great to see you, sir.
Great to see you. Thank you.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.